Did you know that people in the body of Christ, they all experience different kind of burdens? Let me give you an example. Some Christians have a burden for a specific people group. There was a time when a missionary named Jim Elliot, along with Nick Saint and other missionaries, they went to Ecuador to reach the Aucas. These were peoples that were not used to civilization, so conversations and things like that were difficult. But Jim Elliot and the team, including his wife, had a burden for the people, so they went anyway. Well, Jim, along with Nick and the rest of the men who went to communicate with the Aucas, were speared to death. But the burden was so heavy in the heart of the team that when Elizabeth Elliot asked the Lord, "What do I do now?" it was do the next thing and go and share me, share my love, share the gospel, the power of God unto salvation, share that with the people. Their hearts will receive it. And so she did that. She lived amongst the people who speared her husband to death because she had a burden for the people. Now, you might be someone who has a burden for a specific people group, and that's wonderful. No one should shame you for that. When someone says, I have a burden for this people, and you hear, oh, we're supposed to have a burden for all peoples. Of course. But since I can't be in all places at all times, but he did say that witnesses would go out into the world, it's safe to say that some Christians are going to have a burden for this people, and some Christians are going to have a burden for that people, and so on and so it goes. So if you listen to someone and they have a burden in their heart for a people group, trust and believe the burden is for all peoples, but God has specifically placed this burden in this person's heart, and he's going to equip that person to reach the people group that he burdened them with in the first place. That's the God that I serve. And if you claim to serve Jesus, then you know that there are going to be different people who have burdens for different people. And we all want the same thing. We want everyone to turn to Jesus Christ. Having a burden for one people group doesn't mean you don't care about the rest. It means you follow through with the burden God has placed in your heart to reach those people. And you move forward in obedience because you are a pleaser of God, never a pleaser of man.